My name is Wayne Liang, the Aragon watch designer, and welcome to our Aragon watch presentation. I want to introduce to you this brand new collection. It's called the Armour Automatic. Okay, and let's come in and waste no time because there's a lot of details to talk about. All right, so we're going to start off with 4 dial variations. Okay, so the first one is the white MOP. Now remember, we use the finest quality of mother of pearl. So there's a lot of colors in our on the dial. There's a lot of colors with the blue, the black, the purple. There's a lot of them. Whenever you wear this watch outside with the sunlight, you're gonna see all the color that comes out. So first of all, we have the white, the platinum, and the black mother of pearl. And I only did one texture dial with the color purple. So before I go on, give you more details, show you more about the dial work, I'm going to take this one out and point out why this collection is called the Armour. Now, if you can see most of the Aragon dive watches, we usually do a round bezel. But this dive bezel has a lot of dimensions. So I hope you can see this through our camera. So first of all, the bezel is surrounded by these gear or teeth for easy gripping, plus 4 of the Allen screw. So in case if these are too small, the teeth, you can also grab the columns or the Allen screws to rotate the bezel, which is 120 teeth rotating bezel. And then if you pay attention carefully, you can see this, where each of the column or the Allen screws, the bezel is beveled, or there's a straight cut. There's like a straight cut in every corner of the bezel to create a more dimension. Okay, you can see that. And then also when you see the bezel, this is the flat area surface using the circular polishing technique. And suddenly you see there's a what I call a line or a spine. The bezel is concave in. So the point I'm trying to make and to share with you is there's a lot of dimensions with this bezel, right? So now let's come in on this profile of the bezel. You see how the teeth, what I created is a double dimension or double level of the bezel. So this area here is all flat. Okay, you see it? When it's flat, when it comes to the corner where it is slightly, how would I say, like sloped down, it created this flush into the Allen screw. That's very, very cool and interesting. And also you can see the teeth here is continuous around the entire bezel. So the flat or the smooth area comes to the corner, stop, and then recreate again, and then stop and recreate again into each of the 4 corners. Now, the next thing is there's a lot of details. And also, when you look at the case, we finished talking about the bezel. We talk about the case. You see how it's flat surface area right here. Start out with a spine, circular motion, and then another spine. And then right here, that it cuts out, right? Very straight and straight at the 9 and the 3 o'clock position to create that, like that shield, that armor look. That's the whole idea of this design of this watch. Now, when we come to the lug area, okay, just want to point this out. This solid stainless steel first end link, it curved immediately. So if you look at it from this profile angle, and I'm going to put it on my wrist, and you can understand what I'm talking about, like how maybe when you watch the video, okay, you see, oh, there's a certain angle that slope down the first end link. But when you actually wear this watch, okay, if you have a small wrist like I do, or you have a bigger wrist, 8 or 9 inches wrist, you can see the comfort. You can feel the comfort, I should say, and then you can see how the lug hugs your wrist, right? So you can see this is immediately connected in this angle right here. So now let me turn it back and show you. So each one of these link is one piece, okay, and created, if you can see, this raised center link in a T shape design, right? So it looks like this, the next link is on top of another, the next link is on top of another. So let me point it out to you. Look at this, right? So this T-shaped area looks like it's on top of the side links, and it creates a very three-dimensional look. That's the whole idea of this. Now, when I finish talking about this design, I'm gonna put it on my wrist. Okay, so now let's go back here. This is sapphire crystal with AR coating. What I'm showing you, this one is the white mother of pearl. I hope you can see the green, the pink, the white, the blue, and all the texture coming from the mother of pearl. Very, very smooth. The hands are also custom designed with black surroundings, okay? The frame of the hands are in black. The hour index are also done in black. If you can see the profile, each one of the hour index are raised, okay? So don't forget, sapphire crystal, white lume, the bezel glows, the hands glow, the hour index glow, white lume glows green, and the screw down crown is green lume glows green. All right, so don't forget this. A lot of people are really liking our latest upgrade. What I want to show to you is our glide lock. In case this is your first time learning about the Aragon brand. So this is a solid stainless steel glide lock. What it does is, this button is to control your micro adjustment. Okay, so very, very nice. You see this? And then you can also size the bracelet. And don't forget to pick up the puncher in case you don't have it. So what it means is, you see the arrows? Okay, so the pins come out this direction. So you punch from this side here. This is rounded, if you can see it. If you can't see it, after you take this the clipping pin out, you can see one side looks like a clip, the other side it looks like a rounded, like a pin. Okay. Exhibition case back with the blue rotor decoration, the Aragon blue rotor decoration. The movement is SII NH35. You also want to show you like the uniqueness of the case back design. This is solid stainless steel, very, very thick. By the way, the case diameter of this watch, okay, here you go. This is an interesting part. Okay, what I think this added a more interesting design is because if you see the 3 and the now clock position, the case is done in a strict angle design, right? So this is 48 millimeter in diameter, but can you imagine if it comes out round? So it will be probably like somewhere between like 49 to 50 millimeter. I'm just giving out an example. So what you can see is the case, the sidewall are done in flat, so it's measuring 48 millimeter. So the bezel is also measuring 48 millimeter. So if we didn't do it like that, so the case would have been like 49 or 50 millimeter, and the bezel remains 48. So now I'm going to put this on so you can understand what I was previously talking about, how the first end link is hugging your wrist when you wear it. So pay attention to there's no space between my wrist and the watch. Okay, I have a 6.5-inch wrist, and I understand a lot of you guys probably like bigger, like 7, 8, 9 inches wrist. This is cool. The thickness of the watch is about 15.8 millimeter. And I gotta tell you, is very, very weighty. Okay, this is not a flimsy, lightweight watch. Okay, and if you can see how the profile of the watch, this is the 9 o'clock position. You see how the lug design, it curved down, rounded over here. Because of all the spine. Okay, if we're talking, like in terms of design, it gives it a very aggressive look. That's my opinion. Okay, maybe other people, they don't feel, they get a different opinions about this, but the reason why I did this is to give it a very aggressive look, a very angular look. When you have like softer corners, it gives you a different feelings when you wear the watch or when you look at the watch. So spine right here, flat, and then you can also see the spine around the lugs, and then you can also see the spine in each corner of the bezel. The numbers are very big, so it gives it a very strong presence. All right, so I'm going to put back the white mother of pearl, and I want to continue to show you the other two colors. I have a very strong feeling the mother of pearl will go first. I remember when we introduced the DF45, the same thing. We did white, blue, and the black mother of pearl. It was crazy. People just, like they pick the mother of pearl first, knowing that we have one of the nicest mother of pearl color. Now, the only other color I've done is the purple. And the purple is using two techniques. So the sunray texture polishing, that's what we did. And if you can see, there's a texture or a design on the bezel. On the dial, we've done it very, very subtly. You can see how it's like a triangle up and down. Now, the design of this dial is to match the design of the bezel and the corners of the watch case. So everything with the Armour Automatic, everything is aligned with the design. It flows together. So the hands design is also very, very cool. Okay, it looks like a diamond shape, but the hour hand has added elements to be like two sections. So in the dark or during the daytime, when you're looking at the watch, you can quickly distinguish the hour and the minute hand, right? So very, very nice. So once again, I want to thank you for tuning in. Always give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and give us some feedback. If you are liking this design and you wish to see this in a smaller watch case, please comment below after you finish watching the video. This watch is really, really complete. Like in terms of the construction, the design, the dial, the lume, the rotor decoration, the glide lock, the sapphire crystal, everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy this new collection. And we're gonna do a 5 to 10 seconds lume shots, so you can also enjoy what the watch looks like in the dark. So once again, thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon.